Just one sec. I gotta close my door. 1 minute. All right. I see there are some people already here. Let's say hi, Simil. I think I said that already, or said that proper. Will they announce a NAS release date? I have no idea about any of that and what Frederick said. We do have NDAs with Ubiquiti. So if we do know anything, we're not really allowed to say anything unless Ubiquiti specifically actually puts it in like their post or allows us or whatnot. So I don't know anything about that, but you know, be on the lookout, I guess we could say. Hopefully the audio is good. It reset again last night, so I got to kind of figure out. I probably need to update my Go XLR. I thought they stopped doing updates for it, but it looks like they're back doing it again, so it's a little different. Alexander, good morning from Sarasota. We were just in Sarasota a few months ago. It was really nice. It was quiet. It was definitely quiet, but quieter than Orlando. That's for sure. But it was nice to drive around there. It wasn't super busy. Let's see. The IT guy from Michigan. Albert, how's it going? Frederick, hit the like button. Yes. Terry, are you going to Miami? Or did you submit to go to Miami? We'll talk about Miami in a little bit when more people get here. Bending, good morning. Fabian, good morning. Looks and sounds good. Awesome. Audio good. Ritesh, how's it going from India? Gaming RB, good morning. Mark, good morning. CG Alphas, how's it going? Ryan Sharp says, does Protect let you search movement in particular region? I think I know what you mean, and I don't think it does yet. I know other vendors allow you, like if something, say you have something on your porch or whatever, and it gets moved, if it detects that, I don't think it does that yet. John, how's it going? Good morning. Stan, good morning from the Netherlands. Urathon, how's it going? Roger, near Sarasota. I do love Florida. It's funny, some people love Florida and some people do not love Florida. A lot of Canadians like Florida because it's warm there, especially in our winters. Nicholas from Cyprus. Is there a way to disable the signal LEDs on the UK Ultra? LED under management only shuts off the status LED. I am not sure and I haven't tried that. So if you are turning off the status LED and nothing else is going off, probably not. Ferris, good morning. Good to see you again. Hope all is well. I'd love to go to Miami, but probably not going to happen. That'd be fun. Jay was asking if you were going to be coming as well. So Jay is I'm bringing Jay with me again to this. Can be difficult scrubbing sometimes. Yeah, I don't really look at objects, more so people. So when I'm doing like, or if we have to do an investigation, it's always people. It's not objects per se. Hi, sir. Some of these words I'm not going to understand. I speak English and usually not the best, but I was born but I am an engineer at IDT. Awesome. ITD. Darius, how's it going? From Cali. That's one place I haven't been yet. And I was invited to Cali and, it just didn't work out, unfortunately. California has different laws for low voltage vendors. Ali, good morning. Stan, good morning. So let's bring up a couple things here. UWC. So the reason, again, I'm streaming on Saturday, I have to work again tomorrow. So there's, the Sunday streams are cursed right now because I just work. I need to work. Steve, good morning. Good morning. Florida is a great state to jump onto cruise ships from. Yeah. We've been in Miami before, and it really was just for a cruise ship. That's all it was. I hope this isn't playing any sound. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. If you guys hear background noise, let me know. You probably aren't. I'm looking at the Ubiquiti World Conference website right now, and there's a little video playing in the back, but I don't think... I'm just trying to see if I have my speakers on. Oh, yeah, my speakers are on. I'd be able to hear it. Jay's like, if what was that guy, Kelly Rudy, I guess, the hockey player or whatever that he met in Chicago, or the ex-hockey player, now announcer. He's like, if Kelly Rudy's there, I'm gonna cry. I'm like, he's probably not gonna be at this one. Richard, how's it going? MS, how's it going from Australia? Yeah, Jay probably would, or some Miami. I'm sure there's gonna be some game down there that he'd want to go to. Project is coming up soon. When I add the items in the Unifi, it comes over 22K. We should recreate. Yeah. Let me know. I think I sent you my booking link before. If not, I'll email you. My booking link's not always up to date. It's it's week by week that I put the schedules up. Any idea if we will see a U7 Enterprise this year? That I have no idea. I know at Ubiquiti World Conference in Chicago and that live stream, I think they did as well. I thought they said there was like 7 or 11 new APs coming out this year. Martin, how's it going from Netherlands? Jacob, how's it going? Can't stay long. Yes, because the signal is not good where you are. No background sound. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just I have it on my side screen here because we're going to end up talking about that. D'Souza Alexandre, how's it going? Need a Unifi NAS. I think a lot of people... there was a speculation video. I think it was by... what the heck was his name? What was his name? NAS Compares. He did, but anyway, that's I don't know much about it. Come to San Francisco after summers. September is the best weather. Yes, it's just expensive. It's so expensive to travel anywhere right now. Give another breakdown on Unifi Play. I didn't even do a breakdown on Unifi Play, but we'll talk about that. I even forgot. Well, it's not even out yet, right? I don't think. Can you buy it yet? I think it got delayed. It wasn't Play. What the heck do they call it? AMP? Yeah, so it was, I thought it was August 30th that the original date was. Now it's September 2nd. I'm not sure. And I'm not an audio expert either. So it's, we'll see. I might not even, I probably won't do any videos on it. And if I do, it would be for like a small coffee shop client or something of that nature. Hugh, how's it going? Good morning. Do you think they will add manual IR activation based on a time schedule? I don't know. That would be kind of cool, though, if they did that. I'm waiting for the Wi-Fi 7 in-wall with the internal 4 ports. Yes. So that was a little bit different when they released this AP. The U7 wall. And it didn't have ports on the bottom. I'm pretty sure they did. Well, they did say that there is another one coming, like the old standard ones. It's going to be a wall with 4 ports on the bottom, which is awesome. Yes, the application is called Unifi Play, but I don't know anything about it because I haven't even tested it. Yeah, and I don't know how many videos you're going to see of people doing it. A lot of people in the network space, like you know, people who do Ubiquiti videos, Lawrence Systems, Crosstalk Solutions. Who else are part of the Creator Club? Techno Tim, Raid Owl, DPC Technology, Jesse New, Tab Geeks by Admins. Like, I don't know how much people are familiar with audio stuff either. I wish Ubiquiti kept products in stock. That is the biggest challenge. The U7 mesh and the U6 mesh format would be great. I haven't had stock issues in a while, but I guess it depends what you're buying. Looking forward to playing with the alarm webhooks. Yeah, that actually is really cool. Haven't dove deep into it. So in my video, that's where I just created like, you know, a single alarm in it. My biggest one is the line crossing. You do a line crossing and that unlocks a door. So if you have a camera in that area, you have no need for a request to exit. So you don't need to spend more money. Yeah, the unit is called Unifi Amp, but the play would be just what you would configure with it, I would assume. David, good morning. How's it going? It is 10 a.m. here. I have been up kind of early, went to the gym. I'm trying to get in a bit better shape for Miami, so we'll see if that actually happens. Does Comcast business modem can be configured to static IP? As I understand, it works if I am not using a static IP. Comcast modem. Well, it depends how you set it up with your ISP if you buy a static IP through them. I have not tackled home. I'm too busy. I cannot. I can't. I'm too busy with work, and then even to do some other projects. Like I put on the community posts, like what else would you want to see me do here? You know, Synology, TP-Link. TP-Link I might back off a little bit on. There's some controversy going throughout the States. Like they're kind of like Hikvision, so they may get blacklisted in the States, so we may hold off on that. Or like Grandstream stuff. But I'm probably just going to stick to, well, I'm going to stick mostly to Unifi, obviously. Like almost all my videos are Ubiquiti. Finally got my Pro Max 16 rack mount ordered. Oh, nice. Yeah, they've been out of demand for quite a while. Oh, the Unifi modem. I don't know because we don't have it here in Canada. What's it called again? We'll just say modem. Who are you saying that you work with? Comcast Business. It should work. Comcast Business. If you do not, hold on, 22. Comcast Business does not provide static IP to customers that bring their own modem. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even set one of these up because we don't have them in Canada. I just checked my Unifi Site Manager. One has self-hosted network app, and again, the net app is offline. UCG and UX are okay. It's happening like every few days. Do you have experience with that? Not really. My self-hosted, the only self-hosted that I really have is, I have a Hostify, and then I did have a Unifi one, but I just got rid of it. It was just for testing, but I rarely have issues. I never have issues with my Hostify one. All right, let's see how many people here. Can we talk about Miami yet? We can. We're over 100. 112 people, only 18 likes. Let's smash the like button. All right. So if you didn't know, Ubiquiti has been doing this like series of conferences. They did it throughout, I think it started in South America last year. And then it kind of went, I thought my cat was in here. And then it went into, you know, the United States. There was one in Chicago, which I went to, and a bunch of other people went to. Tom Lawrence went to that one as well. Now they're doing one in Miami Beach, Florida, and they invited us, the creators, to go down. I would go down regardless if I was invited or not. I would have registered to go. So if you want to go here, so what happens at these events? We'll just read it. This event will be completely free of charge. You will have the opportunity to hear directly from our founder and CEO, Robert Pera, about how Ubiquiti is rethinking IT. During the event, we will share many exciting new updates about our product line, giving away Ubiquiti swag and much more. So if you're near Miami, or if you want to just go on a vacation and go to do this, I recommend you do it and sign up. They're trying to, I think this is going to be one of the biggest ones yet. Seeing Robert Pera talk, it was amazing. And then all the other Ubiquiti employees and just seeing the new gear. Limited spots available, so register now to secure your seat. Limit of 3 team members per company. Lunch will be provided, and lunch was actually really good. So this is just kind of a little video. That one actually looked really big. That actually is a lot more people than there was in Chicago. But yeah, it's definitely a fun thing to go to. If you like Ubiquiti, where do I want to put my face? Oh, let's see where it was. Can you use Unifi VoIP at 2 different business sites and still dial the same 4 digits? So you could do it. You could do it that way. You could do a site-to-site magic. But what I would do, I just do it through teleport. So the Unifi talk phone support teleport. It sends you a link. You just scan the QR code. That's it. The modem works great with Charter Spectrum, less than 5 minutes. Oh, nice. Yeah, it would be nice if they came here, but like my modem isn't even near my rack, so I don't even really care. Why do you think you need to turn off the power? Why do I need to turn off the power Unifi U6AP once per week? The internet stops working. That I'm not sure. You may want to look at your cabling. Can you tell us about the audio system? Not really, because I don't know much about it. We could look at what they say. Kind of looks like a Sonos. I've seen a couple Sonos. I'm not a huge audiophile, I guess you could call. I think that's what they call the people. But it's a premium speaker, low latency, wireless audio streaming with Apple AirPlay 2 and Spotify Connect. See, and this is the thing. This is like a whole new world to me. So I don't even know if this stuff is good or not. I have no clue. It looks nice. I don't mind the look of it. Like, it looks pretty cool. And I could see this being useful, like that little rack design there. That would be cool in a business. I forget what they said, how many you could have up to, though. Like, I do like that. Right? I like this design. It kind of looks cool in a rack. But for speakers, that's the thing. I wish they had like a list of speakers to get. Because most businesses, they're not doing like bookshelf speakers. They're doing it in ceiling speakers more than anything. That's what I see anyway. Steve, how's it going? It is amazing. I have seen it. I hope we get to film at Miami. There was, I don't know if it said. I don't know if it said in the email. I'm not too sure if it said in the email, but there's going to be limited stuff that we could film and whatnot. When I went to Chicago, I was filming like going to the entrance. I didn't even see the big signs. No filming allowed. I did eventually get some permission to film a bit of stuff, but it wasn't a lot. Do you use the ACL filters? I don't really have access control list because I'm not using the layer 3 stuff on my Switch. Not for my house anyway. We do for businesses for sure. Any more word on when the Switch Ultra Outdoor Enclosure will be out? I haven't heard about it since the day that Switch released. I need to add more ports for the camera before I winterize. Yes. I'm actually going to... What am I doing? I'm going to a client's place, and we just have a utility flex box. I wonder if we could just retrofit it in there. Because I need a couple more ports as well. Where the heck is it? Ah, crap. Flex box? Oh, here, right here. I don't know if it'll fit in there. I could maybe, because we don't use the actual power supply. So I might just cut these out. Or I could just get another NEMA box, I guess. This one just looks nicer. Is it for home or hotels? Are we talking about the Ubiquiti World Conference? You have to go there. There's no live stream of it. So you'd have to come to Miami. We're going to Miami. I would like to know what DACs and power supplies they are using for the audio amplifier, the guts inside, or what makes it fair good. And yeah. Well, I think I should get more into audio stuff. I need to read into it because we do a lot of business deployments, and we just the co-working space we just did. They installed like tons of speakers, Dremel and a big hammer. Yes. I swear I hear the cat's not in here. We do have a good Dremel tool, so it'd be super easy to make it. Elaborating on the power amp, the Dante support in and on the switches is very welcome. Yes, I heard that. So that's another thing. Because I don't do audio. I've worked with some churches and stuff that use Dante and whatever. But yeah, it's great that they actually have some quality of service for video and audio. Thank you for the teleport answer for the VoIP question at the 2 business site. If the VoIP has 50 employees, would the business need to purchase 50 lines? No. So, well, it depends which phone you buy. So it's kind of a trick question in a way. What you're going to want to buy is the subscription unlocked. So the more expensive phones, because you could purchase just one phone line and you could have unlimited inbound, outbound calls. It doesn't matter how many phones you have. If you buy the locked phone, you need to have one subscription per phone. So that's why this phone is like $100 cheaper or $170 cheaper. Hey Cody, currently using the UAP AC in wall in the LRAP and was wondering if you'd know if there's a better experience with the 6E. Yes. Oh, when using a Quest. I don't know about Quest. I've never used, actually I've used VR once and I put the headset on and I had to take it right off because I got motion sick. So I'm not too sure. I would assume it would, just because they're better devices like the APs are. Great idea regarding the retrofit. More likely we'll try that. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to do. I'll be there next week and giving it a try. Can you set up a NAS with the 2-bay Dream Machine? No, you cannot. So that is only for Protect storage, and it's for RAID 1 redundancy. I'm waiting for an AirCube AC refresh. I've never actually used those. I think the cats are in the backyard. I think Chantel has them walking. Let me look. Where is my cameras? Oh, yeah. Here, I'll show you. She's probably... I don't know if she's watching or not, but... I know she's taking pictures of them. Here, well, we'll just look at Chantel, shall we? Can I show this? I don't see why I can't show this. It's just my backyard. Anyway, here's the cats. This is live. Chantel's on her phone. You could see... Well, hold on. You'd see Mocha right here. Right, Mocha's fine because she doesn't try to jump over the fence, but we put a leash on Nelly because she tries to jump over the fence. So that's what they're doing right now. They're just chilling in the backyard. They love being outside. No problem, Jason. All good. Mike, good morning. I will get back to your email after this. I did see it earlier this morning. Heirloom, how's it going? Oh, I might have... Oh, whatever. Look at who comes into the stream. The basement dweller. Hello, Cody. What happened during the live stream and when could we expect... Oh, gosh. You guys. Mike, how's it going? Yeah, they are more used on the West side of things. I think I've seen... What the heck is his name? Mars Bars? Or whatever his channel is. I forget. Alex. I think I've seen him use some of that stuff, the AirCube stuff in his videos. I just spent a bunch on new Ubiquiti gear, Unifi gear to switch out my Amada setup. I was getting frustrated with the oddball support and infrequent updates. Yes. The APs are freaking massive. I know you have, Nelly. You better... We're watching on camera. We were just watching on camera. Oh, here. We'll watch again, actually. Look at Nelly. She thinks she could free roam. Look at her. She's probably going to try to jump. Get her leash on. All right. Well, one time, actually, it was like 5 minutes or 10 minutes before I was supposed to live stream. We used to not have Nelly on a leash. She jumped over the fence and we couldn't find her. It was brutal. I haven't done like pretty well any work with Dante at all. It's something that I need to research for sure. We've set up a few churches, but it was like, yeah, it was a little different. How many Unifi Talk installs do we do? We've done a lot. I don't even know. I couldn't even put a number on it. It's more so remote work we helped set up. Speaking... Oh, Chantel came in here. This is our other channel if you all are interested. It's not really tech at all. What's going to be shown here, Chantel's got a bunch more videos coming out. But when we go to Miami, she's just going to film, you know, our hotel room and what we do in Miami outside of the Ubiquiti World Conference. Because I'll end up filming the conference or whatever I can on my channel. But it's just a different channel to, you know, just to look at if you guys are, you know, care about that stuff. The new audio thing is such a great thing for me for my work at our church. Yes, I've heard that from a lot of people. It's great that they're actually starting to do some quality service. You could do custom QoS on the port now too. How does the PassPoint feature work in Unifi? I'm slightly confused. I'm a little confused too. I think it's something to do with cell, more so cell signal than anything. It's kind of bringing your 5G, leveraging your Wi-Fi for 5G. I'm still kind of, that's another thing I got to look into. But the problem is our carriers in Canada don't support it. It's only like Verizon and, you know, I don't know, T-Mobile or whoever else you guys have there. So I wanted to do a video on PassPoint, but I don't know if I can because I don't have the carriers here. Hey Cody, have you set up HA for a business customer using UDM Pros? If yes, what switch devices are you using to split the inbound ISP feed? I haven't done actually any with 2 internet connections yet. We have done, I just did one with 2 UDM Pro Maxes, but it was they only have 1 feed, but they are getting Starlink as the secondary, so I'm going to have to figure that out, and I'll probably make a video on it. Jason Slab, good morning, how's it going? With the new Protect feature, you can save recordings to Google Drive from the Dream Machine. Yes, you can. Or you could save it to Google Drive, or you could do it from Microsoft, whatever, and then you could save it to NAS if you want. Let's see. We are moving into a new place soonish, and my plan is going full Unifi all over the place. Now I can finally make some really good audio and stream networks. Yes, yeah. If it is supported in other regions, I know a client who could benefit for it. I think it's supposed to be more for like high dense places like stadiums and stuff like that, maybe. Please ask them in Miami if they are getting the EV charger to EU specs. Let me write that down. I wonder if wireless nerds go on. Message him. He actually has a product. I don't want to go on Twitter. We learned our lesson about going on Twitter. But I think he also has something that he's created. I forget the word of it. Name of it. Here, I'll look at Twitter, but on my side screen. Twitter.com, and then we could look at his website. Wireless nerd. What was... Oh, it's called Signal Roam. I think this is his business. I don't know. I think it is. And I think this leverages Passpoint, I believe. I'll put a link down here because I have to read through this still, but... oh, that's not what I want. Signal Roam. I believe this leverages Ubiquiti Passpoint. Automatically nightly backups would be great. So what I would like to see is, I would actually like to see them do it. You know how we have our alarm manager now? So we could have specific alarms going there. So smart person detections from a certain camera or line crossing, and that triggers to push it out to our NAS. I don't, because for me, I'm not manually going in every day and pushing all my footage to my NAS. And again, I don't want all my footage. I just want those smart detections. For Passport, look at Google Orion. I was looking at Google Orion last night, actually. When is the U7 Lite coming? I don't know if they're going to do a Lite model of it. Is there any hint when the G5 Turret Ultra is coming black? I thought it already is. Oh, the turret. The turret might not be. The domes are. Yeah, it's funny because they have a picture of it in black. I don't know when it's coming out. Hopefully soon. Almost at 100 subs. Hey, Cody, congrats. Yes, 100,000 subs. I'm hoping to get there before Miami. I don't know if we will, but it would be really cool if we did. We'll see. We'll see. Do you think Ubiquiti will integrate with HomeKit? I don't know. I'm not sure if they will. I know a lot of people would like that, though. You can use the APs to bring your cell service inside, but replaces the Wi-Fi when doing that on... Oh, okay. So that's kind of cool. Only AT&T and T-Mobile right now. So yeah, that completely takes me out of the loop, right? Because we don't even have any of those carriers here. Has identity free been extended to sites with more than 5 devices with sites? So identity free, it depends what you're trying to do with it. You could have unlimited people. You could have unlimited people. You could have unlimited doors. Like if you're, I know we've worked together before, Timothy. So like the doors, you could have unlimited doors and unlimited users. This is only for one single site though. So if you have multiple different sites, that's when you're going to use the enterprise version of it. Let's see. What's up with the standard EV station being hidden from the EV charging collection on the UA website? I think what they do when they do that type of stuff. I would assume they're trying to phase the product out. That's an assumption. I don't know if that's actually true or not. But that's what I would think, because you're clicking in their main site and now you can't even find it. But if you search it, yeah, I mean, we have more, right? So it's a little different, I guess. Verizon has said they're not interested in password. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I just don't know if they'll make a light version of it. I'm not sure. The G5 Instant. I want to see a G5 AI doorbell so we have facial recognition and other features. Are the footages on the NAS saved as videos I can watch on my PC? It should be. Yeah, it's just clips downloaded, exported up to your NAS. I would like to see a U7 Lite. Many companies are doing 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi like the U7 Outdoor. Yes. I have a couple of U7 Outdoors. We still got to deploy at my uncle's. Script allows Unifi Protect to HomeKit and works flawlessly. I've been using it for 3 years, but doesn't it break when there's an update? That's what I've heard anyway. If you do a video on the cloud key stand, you'll get 100K. Who was the original person who said that? It was someone in our Discord who were almost on a weekly basis was asking me to do a review on the cloud key stand. I mean, it would be pretty funny, I guess, but it's literally just a stand. No, it's not built into the Dante preamp. It would not show on the Dante controller as the source or destination. Maybe a Dante, yeah. See, that's where I don't know. That's where I don't know anything about audio. It's a complete, like, if you're a network integrator and then you're an audio, they're two different realms. Like, you could get very deep in the weeds with audio. Hey Cody, I have 3 U6 Pros. I have a 2,600 square foot. Want to add a U7 Pro for newer devices I now have that can take advantage of the new Wi-Fi. Should I replace a U6 with this or add this AP? I would probably replace, and then if for some reason you're having dead zones, I would just add the second or the new AP. U7 Outdoor, how long distance? I'm not sure. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. What are the differences between the Bullet and the Dome's cameras? I want to buy cameras soon, and I'm wondering. The Bullet and the Dome. It's really more so just, well, one is vandal resistant, the Dome is, and the mounting bracket on the Dome is a little, you don't have as much play, whereas with the Bullets, you could, I mean, it's a pivot anchor, I guess you would call it, or a ballpoint anchor, so you could put it in any position. It's very easy to do. Are you going to be joining us for Tech's Giving this year? I don't know. I want to, but I'm with every, let me see, Tex. I don't even remember when it is. When is it? Tech. I'm going to make it to one of them eventually. I know the, wherever you guys did it last year, it would have cost me so much money. I don't know how Rob goes to all this stuff. The man's insane. We have a lot of UI gear to install. Yeah, I probably won't be coming on this one. I won't be able to October 10th. I already have engagements. And then I have Ubiquiti, right? Maybe next year. Actually, I'll come to next year. Or whatever. I forget how often is it once a year or once every 6 months? Something like that. I will definitely come to the next one. I need to come to one of them. Or one of the events, at least. Is there any, Brandon, are you going to Ubiquiti World Conference? Is there any chance Ubiquiti will make automatic lighting windows blinds? I don't think so. I think that's kind of getting into too deep in the woods and far away from, I wouldn't put it past them though. Automated lighting, possibly. It might have been me and Cyberdog who was asking. There was somebody else though too, a mod. I don't know if it was a mod. It was somebody or database. I forget their names. It's somebody though in the Discord. Oh, so you guys aren't going to, I thought Rob was going to Ubiquiti World Conference. I swear he booked a flight or something to it. The conference is on the 22nd or 23rd of October. Would you recommend Turning on auto updates on the Ubiquiti controller hosted locally in a business environment. Probably not. Business environments, I usually always have auto updates on. This is what I tell people. If you're not going in your controller at least once a month, like minimum, turn auto updates on. If you're going on in your controller, minimum of once a month, then turn them off. Oh, you're not going. Oh, I got you. Okay. Well, we'll meet one day, and in real life, we'll meet one day. Oh, Rob and Ray. I get what you mean. I thought you meant Rob and Ray are here. I haven't met Ray either. I met Rob at the last one. It's funny because Rob only lives a few hours from me, I think. Jim, how's it going? You gonna fly out to Miami? I think you should. How easy is it to use pfSense with the Unifi switches and access point? It is very simple. Very simple. EV stations removed from the UK store. Possibly they didn't meet UK requirements. Yes, maybe. Should I remove my Amada setup and get a new Ubiquiti one? I guess that comes down to budget. How much do you want to spend more money? And is your Amada system working for you, or is it doing poorly? I'm all Ubiquiti, obviously. I've done videos on Amada. That's just because I want to bring other content to the channel. But it really depends on those things. Yeah, the bullets are great. If you're looking for outdoor cameras, the turrets are great too. The turrets, we just installed like 20 of these. I got a company. Yeah, about 20 of these. They're awesome. These are 2 megapixel cameras. So if you want something 4K, you're looking at more of the G5 Pro, the AI Pro, that type thing. I'm holding off in wall 7 with until the Ethernet port's integrated, unless you think that would be too long away. The problem with gear, 1, I don't know release dates, and 2, I never wait for new gear to come out. This is the rule of thumb. I mean, it always happens. You buy the U7 wall without the ports, the next day it's going to come out. I mean, that's just what happens in life. But when I want something, I never wait for the newer product to come out. I always just buy it. I would not be surprised if Ubiquiti brought back the ULED and the Unifi Smart Switch. Yes, there was something in the Connect video. They actually showed the pot lights as well, which would be great. I wish I could fly out. Well, Jim, just I don't even know. Buy a ticket. Tweet at Robert Para. See if he'll pay for you to go. Long story, but I have 2 UDMSEs. Is shadow mode worth messing with? I need to see if you have any videos on shadow mode. I do, kind of. I don't have a full-on video with shadow mode. I'm planning on doing a full one, though, with 2 different ISPs. For home, I don't really think it's... If you have 2 UDMSEs, I would almost have one just as a cold spare. That way you're not paying for power of the second one. Oh, wicked. Yes. So, yeah, we're not too far away. I need to make it down to the States a little more. Or at least the northern states. I get notifications whenever a firmware hits official, then I check out the comments and see if anything's bad. Yep, me too. I'm always running EA versions at home, though. So I know the things that are going to mess people up a little bit before. Yeah, you run at home. Same as me. But luckily here, I have a bunch of different consoles. If something does die in a break, I'll just swap it out. Tommy, how's it going? From Romania. It's a mixture of Netgear and Technical. Yeah, I would probably, then at that point, I would upgrade to Ubiquiti. You're in Buffalo. Was I just working with somebody in Buffalo? I was. We just did a job close to us, about an hour and a half, and the person came up from Buffalo. I've been to Buffalo a couple times, just really to go to their casino, and that was it. And to do some shopping at the outlet mall. This was going back probably like a decade or so. Does Ubiquiti have wireless cameras that are actually good? Well, I mean, they're wireless, but you still have to power them. They don't have any solar power. They're sold out all the time. These G4 Instants are great. I use them all the time, especially to watch the cats when we're away. 53 likes and 153 people here. Holy moly, we got to get that up to 100, shall we? Cody, you will understand Dante in a day with your networking knowledge. Just switch PoE and some Ethernet cables. Plug in a Dante-enabled network connected via the controller. It works. Yeah, I think I kind of want to read into it. A lot of people have been asking me about it after that new update. So it's a $1,200 return or £1,200. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of money. We ended up paying. So I had a credit from Air Canada. If you guys heard about my last story going to Chicago, anyway, somehow my thing got canceled. I ended up getting the credit back, thankfully. So I had a $600 credit from Air Canada. So for 3 of us, for myself, Chantel, and my brother Jay, to go to Miami, it only cost $1,700. That's return too. UPS RPS or normal UPS. Oh, so the UPS RPS isn't a UP or USP RPS. That's not a. It's not a UPS, and that's where so many people get mixed up on. It's a power backup for a secondary power supply. That's all it is. It doesn't even have a battery in it. They have this proprietary slot at the back of their switches. Some of their switches, pretty much the Pro model. How the heck can I see this? Maybe tech specs. Oh, wait, I could just look at, it should show it under here. As if they're not showing it here. Deployment. Anyway, it has this certain slot where you have to use these different cables for it. This is really just a redundant power supply. That is all it is. It's not a UPS at all. Yeah, we did see Alexis on fire. They were great. I hadn't seen Alexis on fire in years. Like it's been years and years and years. But yeah, they were great. They were awesome. Where is Ubiquiti number on school? You're number 1 on Ubiquiti in schools, I think that's what you said. I'm not too sure if that was a question, but hello from Slovakia. I think you said that the U7 Pro Max has more range. Should I buy it? I don't know if I said that because I haven't done a video on the U7 Pro Max. I'm using the U7 Pro Max. It has a dedicated radio on it for scanning, which is great. I don't know if they will live stream it. I think that would be really cool if they did. Hold on. I'm just getting a phone call from one of my main clients. Oh, God. Chantel texted me saying that Nilly is running around the backyard. Hold on, I gotta text this guy. Just doing a live stream. What's up? Alrighty. G5 Instant would be really cool, yes. The problem when we were at the Lexus on Fire and Blink, all my buddies, they got in the 200th level. So my brother and I'm like, okay, we'll get 200th level. I couldn't see anything. You're even 200th level, you're so far back because it was in a stadium. I was very disappointed. It was like watching them on TV. I'm over in the I can't even say that. So about 3 to 4 hours. No, that's not bad. G5 Instant would be cool to see. I would assume that they're going to come out with one. Unifi cameras are great at night. Yeah. I have the cable internet and not fiber. What should I use for a modem? And the cable modem isn't available in Austria. I'm not sure. I just use the modems that my ISP give me right now, to be honest. If you're not using two power sources, the RPS is mostly pointless. I guess the only reason I would use the RPS is if you actually had a power failure of your PD or of your power display or power unit in your actual switch or UDM. How would you use the new power amp for a sound system? I would do it in just like a coffee shop or something like that. Like I said, I'm not that big of an audio person. It was Database who would ask. That's what I thought. Tech Talk and Unbox. You guys go subscribe to him. He also does. Saf1 does Ubiquiti videos. But how often do power supplies fail? That is a good question, and it's very, very rare. I think I had one Ubiquiti switch come dead on arrival out of hundreds that I bought, and that was it. Just saw Love in Rockets and Jane's Addiction in Tampa. We're going to another concert in October. I See Stars. I think that's the band's name. Yes, that was an old text. Hopefully you have her now. That's why Nilly's not allowed outside anymore. Oh, more than 35% of the schools in Slovakia use Unifi APs. Awesome. Morning, Cody. Loved your Unifi Talk third-party SIP setup. Trying to deploy my own Talk Unlock phone with Telnex. Did you have any issues with incoming calls? Telnex. I don't think no, I didn't. Because I use VoIP.MS, but I think I have set it up with Telnex before, and I didn't have any issues with it. Is there a plan for an enterprise MVR? It was shown on the enterprise video. Even if I know I'm not allowed to talk about it, but it would be cool if something like that happened. In one of my installations with the UDMSE, I typically 1,500 online users. Wow. Well, they did a live stream at the Tech Field Day where they announced the EFG and the Pro Max. Yes, I live streamed that. And that was actually my biggest live stream to date, which was really cool. He just left me a message. Oh, he did. No, that was Thursday. RPS works great if my breaker blows. Yes. Nope. I didn't know about that beforehand. No. Now in Dubai, they offer 10 gig home connections, and I've signed up for the new house under construction. Now I had to redo all my purchase list. Oh no. Well, at least you're gonna have 10 gig everywhere, right? No insight onto when any product is ever available. One good site, I mean, there's a bunch of Discord channels. You could use UI Notify, which is Crosstalk Solutions notification service for new Ubiquiti gear. Yeah, the G4 instance outdoor rated. Yeah. When are you doing a review on the Pro plan for Talk? I think it's currently in early access in Canada. So once it comes out to early access, I will. I probably won't do anything with Aruba Instant On, or I've done Aruba Instant On. It's okay, it works, but it's just nothing that gets me excited. So, okay, Cody, you have to go back to the basement. All right, sounds good. What else were we going to talk about? Let me see. Oh, I got to just keep checking my messages. One of my main clients just called me, so I got to make sure. I got to make sure we're all good. Let me check. Yeah, we're all good. What else? I don't even know what this title is. Ubiquiti World Conference. Oh, I guess we could touch on the release note stuff. Support. Community. Releases. I'll do that. So we could just look at the network. Oh, you know what? I'm going to sign out. We're going to sign out so I don't misclick on anything. There we go. Morning, my G4 Pro doorbell won't ring the manual door chime on the first push. On the second push, I would maybe check your transformer to see if it's getting enough power. Mr. J-Rock, it has been going well. It's been a good week. We got lots of work coming in. We're actually doing a bunch more Unifi Access jobs. We have an Access job like that's 4 hours away from us, so that's going to be kind of cool to see. U6 Enterprise or U7 Pro Max best speeds. They both have 2.5 gig uplinks. I haven't done a test, but I think they would be somewhat similar. The difference with U7 Pro Max, if you have a Wi-Fi 7 capable device that supports multi-link operation, that is going to give you better results. Most likely. What's your take on the UCG needing an additional tray if you buy it with no storage? I don't know. It's hard to say. You're going to have to do the kind of price comparison with that. I would probably just buy it with storage because I don't want to have to find my you know, find them twos myself, but yeah, that's what I think about it. I know there are people, it's a $19 upgrade, I think, something like that. But hopefully you could get it like an actual storage cheaper then. I think I could hear myself in Chantel's phone. Worked when I installed it. I would try disconnecting it, reconnecting it, and then see if that helps. That's the only thing I could think of. If not, you may have to do an RMA on it. Whoops, that's Sean. That's not. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, let's look at this. Let's look at the releases. This was cool. I just did a video on it. It added a bunch. I wish I had dark mode going on here, but so the overview: Unifi Network Controller or application. It's not a controller. It's an application. 8.4.59 adds supports for passpoint, packet capture, AP analyzer for access points, Pro AV support, and advanced IGMP. The packet capture was pretty cool, so you could do it wireless or you could do it on the uplink port. What else can you do? All the Pro AV stuff, which we've talked about, advanced IGMP. One of the biggest things was the renaming of the default network to be able to I don't know why they ever forced you to call it default anyway. To me, I don't care, but I know there are people who like to have everything matching. So that was a pretty big one right there. I don't know. I think there's a rumor. I guess there's a rumor about that, but yeah. What else did they do here? Next AI added QoS option on Unifi switch ports to match specific traffic assigned to a queue. So that's going to be good for VoIP deployments as well. Added native VLAN. I thought they already had that before, but maybe they didn't. Reduce MDNS network limit in the Unifi Express. Update Wi-Fi password requirements for Brazil. And there is a bunch of bug fixes. So there's probably a bunch of things, like when things do release to EA or to release Canada, you always want to check the comments to see what's breaking and what's not breaking. I haven't had anything break, which is great, but I'm sure other people have. And they still haven't fixed the payment systems. What for? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Well, we're doing it a little bit different. I forget who we're using. We're using a third-party company for this co-working space, which all gets built into this common workspace application, and that's how they're doing payments through them. So it's a little bit different. Is there a way to use a Ubiquiti doorbell when you have only the traditional wires at the doorbell location? Yeah, they have the two different doorbells. Doorbell. I don't know. I searched that. So they have this. I think this isn't the PoE one, right? Is this the PoE one? No. So this is the one that you'd use with your standard doorbell cabling. It's just those two cables, right? That's all it is. That's the one I had at my door for the longest time. And then I ended up upgrading to the Cat 6. And these work great, but these are run off of Wi-Fi. I think they do have a dongle that you could do it through Ethernet, but you still can't turn off individual radios. I forget what the workaround was for that. I was asking UI Tom. There was a way that you could do it in the power settings, but it doesn't specifically have on or off for specific radios. Any chance, do you know when they will get DNSC name enabled? I am not sure. Hey Cody, did Unifi copy Sonos? I don't know if they copied Sonos. The devices look similar, I guess. But that's what happens with all companies. They always, like, if you look at Grandstream's access points, you look at TP-Link's access points, especially the wall ones, they look exactly like Ubiquiti's. Let's see. I am only going to stay on 5 more minutes because I got to make a phone call to see what's going on and why I'm getting a call. I want to make sure that their business is still good and up and running. It is a weekend and a long weekend here in Canada. But ask your last few questions. We'll do another live next week sometime. Do you think Ubiquiti will release a tandem view PTZ camera like Hikvision? I'm not sure about that. You can also buy the PoE kit to the USB for the doorbell. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And that pushes through power and data. Can a unified camera send REST API commands? Did they release the API? I forget if they did for their Protect yet. I don't know how I haven't dug too deep into the alarm setting, the alarm manager, so I'm not 100% sure on that yet. If they did, I hope they forgot to copy the services. I know that Sonos isn't having the best of times right now. I think their application or something's just gone terribly. Any guess on the U7 wall with the ports? I have no idea. I wish I knew, but I don't know. If you're supporting a family's members network, but they have 2FA, how do you go about it? If you're supporting a family's members network, if I'm supporting, like I have my mom's and my brother's controller under my name, so that's how I support it. Or I just do a remote session with them and do a screen share, and then they could put in their 2FA. No word on a Unifi NAS. Nope. I'm gonna make you know what? I should make a Nightbot command and have Nightbot in my chat. So when keywords are said, the NAS is, I have no idea about that, unfortunately. Yes, hit the like button. If we get to 100, well, that would be cool. Have a great weekend. Heading out to play Black Ops. I forgot that came out. I might play that this weekend too. Sonos screwed up with the latest launch, but Unifi isn't going to be competing for some time. Yeah, it should be like a NAS command, or anytime NAS is mentioned in a keyword, it just pops up the, you know, Cody does not know about any new unreleased products, or he can't say. Bill, how's it going? From Montreal. I have not been to Montreal yet, ever. I probably should because it's not too far away. Any word on Unifi security alarm system? I think that would be cool if they did that. And that's what I was, I brought that up, I think, last week with this alarm manager thing. If they had an alarm system that could actually be monitored by an outside company, I think that'd be nice. Thanks for the info. Have a great long weekend. Thank you very much. On that note, I am going to get out of here because I do have to make that phone call. Everybody have a great week. Thank you for coming by the stream, and we will talk again next weekend. And if you're wanting to, oh, hold on, I got to do this. We have another channel, so make sure to check that out. Also, if you're wanting to go to Ubiquiti World Conference in Miami, it's on October 23rd, and this is the link to sign up and register. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be there. Lawrence System's going to be there. Possibly Crosstalk Solutions. I'm not sure. All right, everybody. Once I could find this end now, take care. Have a good one.